Welcome back to the Force Feed. In today's gaming news, Medal of Honor Warfighter launches with a Day 1 patch, XCOM Enemy Unknown's first content pack is announced, Borderlands Legends is coming to iOS devices, and a short film looks at playing games as an escape from reality. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. It is Tuesday, October the 23rd, and my name is Force, here with today's gaming news. First up today, Medal of Honor Warfighter was launched. With it, there was a massive Day 1 patch. I mean, this thing is huge. The first-person modern military shooter Medal of Honor Warfighter was released earlier today. With its launch came a massive Day 1 patch, and while Day 1 patches aren't exactly out of the ordinary, the sheer size and number of changes are what make this one notable. Some of the fixes include making sure random players can't join private servers, ensuring that team voice chat can't be heard by the opposing team, adjustments to the game's default difficulty setting along with changes to weapon speed and damage, and much more. With a patch this large, some may wonder why exactly these issues weren't fixed before launch. Now, I don't want to go down this road, and I'm just going to hope that this game turned out alright. Earlier in the day, I recorded the first 40 minutes of gameplay. That video will be coming out at some point after this one, so keep an eye out for that, just to see exactly how this game turned out. Next up in news, the first bit of DLC for XCOM Enemy Unknown was announced earlier today. With it, we'll get some brand new missions and a Chinese guy that you can play. Today, Firaxis announced Slingshot, the first content pack for XCOM Enemy Unknown. This DLC will add 3 new council missions, a new playable character, and brand new customization options to the game. The new story is set in China, where players will meet and get to play as a badass Triad member by the name of Zhang. The release date and pricing of the Slingshot content pack will be announced sometime soon. As if XCOM didn't have enough content as is, it's good to see that they're planning to add new missions and content with the upcoming DLC, and I'll be happy to see what exactly this entails and how badass this Chinese guy really is. I mean, I believe him. Sounds pretty cool. Moving on, Borderlands Legends, an iOS exclusive, will be bringing more Borderlands to your life. Now you can play it on the go, as if you weren't playing Borderlands enough. Borderlands Legends is an isometric action RPG exclusively for iOS devices. This new addition to the Borderlands franchise will make use of the inventory and skill tree systems seen in Borderlands 2, while the rest of the game will present a brand new Borderlands experience. Borderlands Legends comes to the iPhone and iPad on October 31st for $4.99 and $6.99 respectively. Typically, I'm really not all that interested in iOS games, but I love Borderlands so much, and based on the screenshots, this looks like it could be pretty good. I'll have to give this game a look. But don't expect any video coverage. I'm not going to take a camcorder and record my stupid ass iPhone, and that would just look terrible. I'm sure there's ways to properly do it, I just don't know how, so oh well. Last up in news today, we'll be taking a look at a short film that covers one of the many reasons people game, to escape from their everyday reality. A short YouTube film titled Escape 2012 takes a look at one of the many reasons people play games, to escape from their everyday lives. The film depicts a young girl who, when encountering troubles at school and home, finds relief in retreating to the world of Hyrule. Winner of the Asian Film Festival of Dallas 2012, this short will undoubtedly touch home with many gamers. There's certainly a multitude of reasons as to why people game, and gaming in general is simply a form of entertainment. So just like any other form of entertainment, it's something you do to fill the time. But I think gaming in particular, people certainly do use to escape from their everyday reality, or are supposed to be more specific, from everyday stresses. Whether it's your parents or things at home or things going on at work, gaming can be a way to get away from those issues that you're having. I know that it's not the only reason I game, but I certainly have at some points in my life used gaming as a way to escape from my problems. And what I want to know from you guys today is that any part of your gaming history? I'm not talking about the only reason you game or the only reason you ever pick up a controller, but at some point in your life, have you ever used gaming to escape from issues you've been having? It's certainly better than turning to alcohol and drugs, so if you have, I don't blame you, and there's no reason to be ashamed. Unless, of course, you were playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and then you're a giant loser. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's episode of the show. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like the content, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been force-fed. God, I'm so stressed out. I gotta play games all day to make videos for idiots on YouTube. What do I do to escape from my gaming stress? Go outside in real life? No, thank you. I think I'll probably just find some other games to play. That'll work.